know the Clash Royale king is secretly into fitness? Yep, back in 2016, there was a weird glitch where the enemy king would keep jumping up and down like his tower got hit, even when it didn't. Players were so confused, but one thing became clear. Jumping jacks are definitely this guy's favorite workout. The ice golem has been hiding an invincibility potion in his pocket this entire time. Well, kinda. You see, in the early days of the game, there was a glitch that made him feel straight up unstoppable. If you had ice golem in your deck and the enemy destroyed him near certain buildings, like an Expo or Tesla, those towers would literally become invincible for the rest of the match. But this didn't just work on buildings, as it also impacted troops too. Imagine if Mega Knight existed back then. Yeah, nobody would play anymore. But another glitch from 2016 made Bowler completely useless against Electro Wizard, because Electro Wizard would just keep him stunned the entire time, kind of like what he does to Sparky. But here's the twist. The glitch only worked depending on the execution. Get it? No, seriously. If you placed Electro Wizard after Bowler was deployed, everything was fine. Bowler could still throw his rock. But if you dropped Electro Wizard first, Bowler would just stand there rethinking his life. In early 2017, there was a hilarious glitch where the executioner would throw his axe and it would just leave the map, like literally fly off into the void, never to be seen again. Meanwhile, executioner would just stand there, stuck in his attack animation, waiting and waiting. No one really knows why this happened, but it's easily one of the funniest glitches in the game's history. Well, not for Executioner. He's probably pretty pissed. Did you know Sparky once had a glitch so crazy, players actually thought Supercell buffed her? Because at one point, she had this wild bug that made her fire multiple shots, one after another, essentially turning her into a laser cannon. And this usually resulted in total destruction. People genuinely believe Supercell did this on purpose, trying to destroy the game. But nope. It was just a glitch, and Supercell eventually stepped in and patched it. But that's nothing compared to the Lava Hound clone glitch, as players figured out a way to take cloning abuse to a whole new level. When the cloned Lava Hound got destroyed, it was supposed to drop cloned lava pups, but instead, it dropped real lava pups with full HP. So players just kept spamming clone spells and flooded the arena with an army of unstoppable pups. Honestly, that glitch was kinda hot. Did you know that you could be awarded trophies for just logging into the game? Back in 2018, just as Clan Wars became a competitive feature of the game, Supercell somehow messed up the code badly. Normally, you'd earn trophies by actually finishing a war, but thanks to this glitch, just logging into the game counted as a war win. So what did players do? They spammed logins like crazy, grinding over 1,000 trophies per minute. Supercell rushed to drop an emergency update, but by then, it was too late. Dozens of clans had already rocketed to the top without playing a single match. Imagine trying to play a normal ladder match in Clash Royale when suddenly you get thrown into spectator mode. But here's the twist. You're not watching someone else. You're spectating yourself. Yep. This actually happened. You see, there was a bug where launching a match would drop you into spectator view of your own game. And of course, you couldn't play any cards. All you could do was sit there and cheer yourself on. Yippee! Touchdown is one game mode that splits the community right down the middle. Some think it's a fun twist, others think it should never exist, which, low-key, I gotta agree with. But one thing almost everyone agrees on is that it's been buggy and sometimes straight up unfair. Like back in October 2018 when there was this insane glitch with a goblin giant. Because if he made it to the touchdown line and got eliminated, he'd drop his goblin minions, but instead of the play ending, those minions would score in the next round, giving 2 points instead of 1. Did you know that fishermen would take naps mid-game? No, really. Back in July of 2019, there was a hilarious bug that let him do exactly that. If fishermen hooked onto Electro Wizard at the wrong time, Electro Wizard's stun would actually freeze him in place permanently. He'd just stand there doing absolutely nothing. This would also happen if he hooked onto the Ice Spirit. Why is he doing nothing? Go get a job. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I should never say